Ladies and gentlemen, today we have an exciting project. I've already been playing with this in ChatGPT, so I have a summary for boutique apps already. Well, something like a summary. It's almost really a PRD, but because I've worked out a lot of things to get it to this point, but I'm still using the boutique apps because suppose y'all don't have ChatGPT, and I do. So you can work out the same thing here, basically. Just using this top link. I need help with that, and you can walk through the same process that I did with ChatGPT. But I'm going to take it and put it over here. So this says tell us about your idea in detail, and that's what I have, more detail. I don't need to actually work through it. So you can work through it if you want to in ChatGPT, and then let boutique apps run through it, or you can, if you're not, if you don't have access to ChatGPT like that, then you can go up here to I need help with that and work it out there. Now, also, you don't have to type all of this stuff, even in ChatGPT, because you can use the voice. Now, let's go see what happens. Your proposed application is an intake and report generation tool designed for users who arrive via GoHighLevel landing page upon redirection to the custom domain intake more customers, more clients.com. Users will complete a detailed intake form that feeds their responses into a GPT-4 model for analysis. The app will generate a personalized report in PDF format, which includes customized action turn items, foundational snapshots, a content. Oh, oh, my bad. I got excited. I saw something else. Uh, the app will generate a personalized report in PDF format, which includes customized action items, foundational snapshots, a content plan, conversion strategies, AI automation suggestions, a key performance indicators, and key performance indicators, all branded under more customers, more clients. Key features include a user-friendly intake form, local data storage, GPT-4 integration to report generation, automated email distribution, and a future dashboard for report management. Future dashboard, all developed as a no-code solution on Replit. Yes, it's perfectly describes my. What is the most important thing your app needs to do for people? Help keep track of important information for each person, work together with other tools, let people communicate, show information in helpful charts or reports, create, organize, or share content and files. Let's do that. What should using your app feel like for the people? Simple, straightforward, anyone can use it. Yeah. Oh, man, come on, man. How will you know people love using your app? They can get their main task done. The information they see is always accurate. People can use it at the same. It works smoothly with their existing business tools. They get helpful updates and never miss the important. It saves them lots of time compared to how they do things now. The information they see is always accurate and current. It works smoothly with their existing business tools. One or the other doesn't really matter. Matter of fact, I got to work on this part of it too, because is it used to be custom to the business, and now it's canned responses. It got tired. It got tired of me changing it, telling it to change. What would make you feel confident to show this to real users? The main features work reliably for everyday use. Everything I planned is finished and tested. It handles a number of people I expected to use. The people's information is safe and protected. It connects properly with other business tools. Test users say it actually solves their problems. Everything I planned is finished and tested. Yeah, 100%. That's wonderful. Let's go. The goal is to actually get this thing up and running today, guys. Up and running today, that will be a dream come true. If it's up and running today, I'll have ads running tomorrow. We're actually going to try to, we're actually going to monetize this one. The idea came about. Actually, it was an idea a long time ago, but I decided to pause the trucking until uh, tomorrow. What problem? Or Monday. Is out solving. Helping businesses get more customers and more clients. Because we need to go ahead and make something that we know that we can use in order to generate income. Matter of fact, that's what this week is going to be about, generating income. Picking the apps that we can choose to actually see if people are interested in it or get it retail ready. What should, or at least, hey, beta ready. Beta release, keyword being release ready. What should the user be able to do on the app? Get reports to that enlighten them to be able to improve their business with simple steps. Now, what this is also is a lead generation tool because with this intake, we do give them some valuable reports. Premium, yeah, but also the stuff that they don't want to do, then they can pay us or you if you want to buy this tool to to do this work for them. That's the whole idea. That's how I'm going to use it to generate income is to run a couple of free reports. Oh, that's what it's supposed to be for. I forgot that part. But it doesn't have to be. I'm going to use it first just to get testimonials. Is that part of it? Why is it saying cloud in there? Uh, User journey. Rise from GoHighLevel landing page is redirected to Replit app on the custom domain. User completes the intake form, 10 to 12 questions. User submits the form, triggering the data to be sent to GPT for analysis. The app receives personalized report from GPT and formats it into a PDF. The PDF includes various sections like quick wins, foundation snapshot. Uh, the complete PDF is automatically emailed to the user and the admin. The user can access the dashboard to view or download past reports. Not phase two. Core features: intake form collects user information. Feature two: data processor sends intake data to GPT for analysis. PDF format and structure report. Email delivery: use SendGrid mail. No, we won't use SendGrid. We use GoHighLevel API. I should have said that, but I did not. Feature 5, dashboard. Phase 2, allow users to view, download, and regenerate reports. Okay. Data storage requirement, user tables, user ID, name, email, intake, response, report ID. Reports table. All right. So data storage. PDF file stored temporarily in Cloudinary. Okay. Replit will probably actually fix that. I need to update the app, I think. Excuse me. External integrations, OpenAI, SendGrid, Cloudinary, and manage file storage for generated PRDs. Cost estimate, OpenAI costs depend on usage. SendGrid starts from 15 a month. Cloudinary offers a free tier with limits. If you have GHL, you won't need SendGrid, and you don't need Cloudinary for something this light because Replit has database and storage that you can use. Monetization implementation. I just set up for Amazon AWS, so I may replace all Cloudinary with that. Oh well, unless it's images. Monetization implementation Stripe. Well, that's actually going to be handled in GoHighLevel. I think that's how I'm going to do that. Yeah. Yeah, because there's actually nothing to buy inside the app, for now anyway. Use Stripe API to manage billing cycles and track revenue. Implement. I don't even know where he got that from, actually. Well, I didn't read the summary that well, so. Implement a subscription management dashboard for users. User requirements, simple and clean intake form and interface, PDF formatting with clear headings and sections, mobile responsiveness for intake form, email template, success criteria. User can complete intake form and see their report without errors. App lead loads in under 3 seconds. That'll be awesome. Reports are generated in email within 5 minutes of submission. Technology stack, HTML, CSS for the form, React, dynamic elements, backend Flask for handling form submissions, Replit DB for storing, using, report data. All right. Authenticity, none initially. Can use Replit authorization if needed later. Next step, take this PRD. All right. Oh, let me finish reading. Take this PRD to Replit and say, build this app using the specifications above. Set up all tables, authentication, and integration as detailed. Let's copy that. I need to change this so that this is copied as well. Let's go over here. Make sure I'm in the right account. Okay, yeah. All right, let's put this in here. Well, all right, let's put this in here. And now let me go back over here and copy that line that said, take this PRD and say, build this using the specifications shown, except, oh, where is it at? Build this app using the specifications. When they are best case for the application. Don't use Cloudinary or SendGrid. I will provide GHL API for email and, well, period. I will provide OpenAI, which I don't need to say that. Obviously, you're going to provide OpenAI API and Stripe. Really, I'm not providing Stripe API. We actually don't need Stripe. Setting up payment in GHL. Yeah. Authentication. As detail. Do not force Replit authentication for users. They don't even need authentication. No authentication. Wait. Yeah, they signed up at GoHighLevel. I think it already understands that. I say it though. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and upload the questions. Here's my questions. I need to shut this down so there won't be any confusion. This is going to be interesting. I've never pasted this much. I will need to upload questions for the intake form. Here they are. Oh boy. Oh, they are included. All right, here we go. Here goes nothing. If this doesn't turn out well, then I'll just take the time to put everything together in ChatGPT. the sake of getting this done. Let's see what it says. I help you build this intake form and report. I meant to give it the name, so it won't put nothing crazy on there. Doggone it. Let me first search for the necessary integrations for OpenAI and email functionality. Next, I'll create a comprehensive plan for your intake form and report generation app based. I'll include the following features. What did it say? Based on your requirements, I understand you'll be providing the GoHighLevel API for email and OpenAI keys, and user will arrive via links from GoHighLevel without needing Replit authentication. Integrations, PostgreSQL database, OpenAI, modern web app, right? Okay, I didn't have to tell you. Customer acquisition insights app with intake form that generates personalized AI-powered reports and delivers them via PDF email. Change plan, nope. Beautiful plan, start with design, build an entire app. What do y'all want to do? Best if you want to see a design prototype first, then iterate on visuals or features. Best if you want agent to build out the full functionality. Let's go over here and see what happened. 20 minutes, huh? Let's see if it actually takes 20 minutes. And let's see if it can build this thing from front to end. Start building. Oh. This is the part that's confusing when it does stuff like this. Got this blue button here that looks like you need to click it, but it's already working. Now let me show you a possible alternative. I mean, you might, for something, here is exactly what this app is doing, basically. Matter of fact, this app will replace this. More customers, more clients. Now this is kind of cool. Score out. It does a similar thing. That's all it does. Is the exact same thing my app is going to do. Basically, is intake. You can create quizzes here. When they put in the information, you join a wait list. You've seen those onboarding type quizzes. Which best describes your current focus? How to use AI? By the way, I made this last year. Describe the biggest challenge in the business in a couple of sentences. I suck. Do you have any references you'd like me to take a look at for this project? No. A little extra while you wait. Download my video planning sheet. And this is something that I put together. In case you don't know, I do a lot of editing videos. And so to edit the videos, you got to create the videos. In order to create the videos, you have to plan the video. So you actually are, I got it, I'm tripping. Let me download this thing. I can give that away as well in my other social media. Oh, video guideline for social media. So I can add this as well. This is going to be part of the digital real estate. You produce some content ideas to discuss with us when we reach out. Don't worry if you don't want to deal with this at all. We just like to empower people, whether we work with them or not. It is here if you want to use it. If not, it's something we'll tackle. Should we work together? Nothing else. You have it to refer to if you work with someone else so they cannot leave you in the dark. All right, customer testimonial montage, behind the scenes, product, service demo, educational how-to, seasonal, holiday, interactive Q&A, beautiful ideas. I should use some of them myself. Video planning worksheet, that's here. That's here. And brainstorming ideas, distribution plan, where you want to put it. Yeah, that's great. All right, so anyway, sorry y'all. Admin email. Don't look now. API key. GHL API key. Oh, I gotta decide on which sub account I'm gonna use. Give me a sec. So I decided to use the digital real estate, digital real estate sub account because this is in line. That's really what I'm talking about. That's not how I'm framing it in the context of this intake form, but when it comes to the strategy session, then that is a concept that I would be introducing as part of growing the business beyond the local service to something much, much, much larger. The whole idea of developing digital real estate. So I'm going to use that sub account and so then you click on private integration. And they have the API for the sub account on the business profile, but this is a better API or its equivalent, I should say. Token, I think they call it. More customers, more clients. Replit. Or I could just say intake. Well, let me just put an intake. Replit. Next, select the scopes. Now you have to think about what all functions that you are going to use. Ideally, you only want to add the ones that you're going to use. So, but you might also want to, if you plan on expanding the app that you're connecting to GoHighLevel, then you want to, might as well go ahead and add the ones that you think you're going to need for the app expansion. So that's why I put view calendars, edit calendars. Definitely going to need view contact, edit contact. I'm going to go ahead and put view courses, view forms, edit forms. Really, the plan is to view LC email. The plan is to handle this stuff. View links, forms, invoices is to handle it on GHL. Edit links, view locations. I'm going to put view custom value, edit custom value. Probably shouldn't need the edit custom value. View custom field. Shouldn't, I don't know about that. View tags, edit tags, view media, edit media. view redirect, view funnel pages, view funnels. Well, I'll leave that there. View funnel page counts, view payment orders. I don't know. I just put it there. Maybe it needs to see something been paid to send something off. View product and edit products. View product prices, edit product prices, which I don't plan on having to use. View SAS, edit SAS. View users. I don't need a few surveys. Did I do email? I don't see email up here. Oh, there it is. View email. Let's do view opportunity, edit opportunity. And let's do view workflow, just in case. Add, edit knowledge base and its associated assets, view knowledge base and its associated assets. And that's it for me. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You can create an dog. I forgot. Where did I did not do the OpenAI key. What did I put there? Did I just leave it open? Oh, there it is. Can I get to it? I can't get to it. Well, I'll put it in. Let's go create it. 404 page now. What's here? That is, the matter of fact, that's a form right there. Like what I'm building here, I was creating that. I think it was last year. Create a project. This project is called More Customers, More Clients. Replit. Well, I should say intake. I'm going to make this a subdomain of the domain. The the domain is going to be the GHL, and then the subdomain intake dot more customer more client is going to go to the app. So the way it's going to work is they're going to land on the landing page of GHL, more customers more clients.com, then click on, then sign up, and then after signing up, they'll be given the thank you page with the link to the app, which the app would be intake, if that makes sense. All right, I'm going to pause. And when I get back, we got drama, but that gives us a chance to add account secrets. Perfect. I have all required. No, you don't. Oh, it's still going. So, all right. So now I will go here. Maybe it's not there. Maybe it's here. Maybe it's here. Maybe it's here. Maybe it's here. All right, so let's go up here to tools and files. And secrets. And OpenAI. Pause. I don't know. I must have clicked a button on one of these other ones that allowed them to use the OpenAI API key as the account API key, because there is a key there. But I don't want to mess with it while it's still operating, so I'll wait till it's done and then tell it I need to switch out the API key. Great, the application is now running. Now let me call the architect to review all the work before conducting the end-to-end testing. Well, it says it's done already, pretty much. But don't forget, we got a lot of work to do in GHL. Well, not really a lot of work, but I need to define the color. I didn't say the color. I think I want dark blue. So all right, let's go ahead on over here and start working on this thing. What's already created? Okay, this is interesting. So let's go over here to, let's go back, go to sites. Let's make sure we logged into Cloudflare. All right, that's more customers, more clients, except for, I should have went ahead. Nah, I did the right thing. Because I also have, of course, as I would teach you in the digital real estate course, I also have more clients, more customers. More customers, more clients. Also have more clients, more customers. Oh, I was trying to move this, right? Configuration. Oh, update DNS configuration. We're going to have to wipe all of this out. But anyway, I think it will overwrite automatically. New funnel. I don't know the funnel yet. Sites. We don't want sites. What we want is domains and URLs. Connect the domain. More customers, more clients.com. Now let's see what happens. Should ask us for authorization to write over the records that are already there. Once you set authorize, Cloudflare will remove the following DNS records from your zone, which may result in downtime. This process is necessary to avoid conflicts with records needed. Let's do it. So it's making sure that you understand that you have agreed to delete some records that are there. Yes, I know. Well, so long, Score app. It was fun. It was fun. Delete. Oh. Type in more customers, more clients. Let's go. No turning back now. Let's see where this is. Oh, we have an app. Business growth assessment. Answer a few questions to receive personalized insights and actionable strategies to improve your customer acquisition. I like it. What y'all think? Website or social page if you have one. Email. Like it. Still working on it though. Let's go back over here. I don't actually have a funnel yet. Let's see if we can find one. Let's just proceed to finish. We'll add a funnel later. Oh, I did stick to puzzle t-shirts over here. Okay, I gotta go back to that. All right, more customers, more clients. Let's manage it. And here, let's see what happens. All right, so now let's go up here to sites. Let's folder. Add a new funnel. Let's go from templates. And, well, you probably saw in another video, you have funnel AI there. Since we're only using a landing page, there's no need of using that for using funnel AI for that. I like this color. I think I'm going to use this one and just chop off a lot of this stuff. I'm just thinking, what am I going to replace? No compatible source or found. All right, transportation. Let's choose this template. I think I want to use this template. It's already different. This is good though. All right, so now you connected to a domain. Let's choose more customers, more clients. Save. And now, well, let's go back over here. Still working. All right, so meanwhile, let's go into Cloudflare. And we're going to, well, now we're going to wait till Replit finishes. But so now we have to create a subdomain here called intake.morecustomersmoreclients.com. And that's the URL we're going to use for Replit when we publish it for the custom domain. Now you don't have to, but why wouldn't you? If you have access to your DNS. So that when the person clicks from more customers, more clients on GHL, and it goes, it looks different. If it's intake.more customers, more clients, that looks natural, normal, all part of the same system. Whereas if you use the URL that Replit gives you, it's like, wait a minute, wait, what's this? I'm not giving them my information. Does that make sense? Now imagine if we was asking for money. That would really be something that I would be advising businesses and even people to be wary of. So, shouldn't be surprised that a person, if they don't fill out that form, if you're going to a different domain than where you started. So you don't want to take a shortcut on that, because if anybody is in, that's a security mindset to not fill out forms like that, because you don't know who people are. All right, so intake genie. Okay. Intake genie. Let's go over here and do some editing so you see how to edit the GoHighLevel stuff. I'll leave. Now I want this to be people. Now here's a fun thing. I'm telling you, GoHighLevel is where it's at. There's so many use cases for it that's beneficial. Here's a quick example. For this image, that is a wide image. Okay, I see how that works. I wonder how it looks. Let's see how it looks on mobile. No, I wonder how it looks. We can see how it looks on mobile. Okay, that image is hidden on mobile. Fine. But it's here on desktop. So let's replace that image thumbnail, and you go over here and you can say, let's find one. Let's see what Pixabay has. Go over here, you search customers. Clients. All right, these look foolish. Let's see where Replit is. All right, we have time. Let's go to Canva. That's not Canva. Let's go to Canva. Another very useful tool. As you can see, this is where I work on my thumbnails at. Let me get I'll say that's a wide image. Let's say, I don't know the exact size, but I would just say, nah, I don't need that. Let's see what it does. I need an image of customers waiting around outside of in a lineup from both directions waiting for a Black Friday sale. However, no mention of Black Friday in the photo. It's supposed to represent the idea. Yeah, that's how it does it. What do you think? I wanted them to come from both directions, but it's cool. I said no mention of Black Friday. All right, let's watch this. How you like that? Gonna make this smaller, even smaller. That's good enough. Once it gets rid of that, you'll never know it was there. How y'all like that? Did you know about that? Need to close this. Now, here's a problem. This is a square image. You see that canvas? No problem, easy peasy. We code the resize. Social media. Let's do YouTube banner. I don't know if it's quite. Let's do custom. Let me see this. Cancel that. This is a regular size of a. All right, I see it. This is a regular size of a video. This is this plus this is equal to that. So all we got to do is double the size of the width of a video, same height as a video, and it should match. I could leave this though. I might. Well, that part don't work. I kind of like this. But, you know, it screams automotive industry. That's the only problem. And removing the background is a viable option, it seems. All right, let's see something here. Continue building. So what we have going on here? GPT-5. To receive database, okay. User dashboard for viewing and downloading past reports. Report generation functionality will update. All right, I've created the MVP and identified a task list to work on. Let's continue building. Yeah, I'll continue building. I'll still wait to do the switch out the API key because that's no problem. All right, so what were we doing? Canva. We're gonna do instead of 1920 by 1280, we're gonna do custom. I mean by 1080, we're gonna do custom, and we're gonna do 30. $9.40. No, 38.40. 38.40 by 1080. So we're gonna go up here to custom. What I say? 38.40 by 1080. $38.40. $38.40 by 1080. $38.40 by 1080. pages. All right, I'm gonna come over here and delete this one. Don't. What's going on here? Oh, that's the YouTube cover. $38.40 by $10.80. Now we're gonna do one with background. Wait a minute. I said $38.40. Why give me this? Whew. I knew that wasn't. $38.40. $38.40 by $10.80. Resize this document. All right, so here's another feature. Because I don't want this. All right, maybe I will use this like this. But just in case I don't like how it looks, I don't need 2 pages. So let me stop this. Let me go here and delete that. All right. $38.40, $10.80. Now, let's see. 16 megabytes. And that's what I was going to tell you. If you're using these images somewhere, oh, 7 megabytes. Canva makes some large files because they make some high quality images. So you're going to have to, at least you can see the size of the image and you can adjust the quality so that it is, all right, let's see, so that it, you can adjust the size of the quality. Let's see, I'm going to remove the background. How you like that? No background. Now when you save this, make sure you save it as a transparent in PNG. Now I'm going to undo it and undo that and undo the size. Well, oh, all right. So I'm gonna leave it right here in the middle. Now I'm gonna, yeah, now I'm gonna put it on the end. Ain't no telling it's no telling what's about to happen because now I'm gonna use another Canva feature that you should know about in case you need to use it. First, you have to click the image to highlight it, click on edit. Then you go over here to Magic Expand. Whole page, expand. This is going to be interesting. Usually, that works. What is he selling? All right, but so usually I put the image in the middle so that both sides are expanded. That's why I say I don't know what it's going to put over here in all that space, but I mean that qualifies. I thought it was going to put a building over here that everybody was waiting on. This is even better. I don't know how it figured out that I wanted something more in the lines of this. But now here's another interesting part we're going to deal with the background. Edit it. I don't know what that means. Oh, let's do this. Expand it. Expand it with background. Oh, I did it transparent. I don't want it transparent with this one. Hey, I know y'all come to see the Replit stuff, but you're going to have to use all of these other tools as well to have the finish out. So I'm just showing you other things. Background remover. Pretty good. No background. Now I'm going to save this because we do need one of these copies saved. Download. Transparent because it's no background. Save. Now let's see what's happening in Replit. Still going. I noticed I duplicated the email HTML generation. Let me fix that. Alrighty. Go fix it. Good. Now let me add the regenerate report button to the dashboard page. Well, that means we got time to play with this image. Is this going to 111? Not. I was going to say, is this going to be the first time we actually finish an app? Now I'm going to upload all of these. Well, except for that one, that one, that one, not that one, this one. Let's go down the line. Wait a minute. Oh, the whole thing was an image. I thought it was a video. Select video. Maybe not. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? Digital land graph. Change video. Remove thumbnail. Okay, so the video wasn't really a video. I don't understand what happened. I thought the video was over top of the. Oh, yeah, we changed the wrong thing. No, I just don't know what's happening here. Oh, it's fake. It is not a video. That's part of the image. Did all that for nothing. Okay, it's all good. All right. So anyway, let's actually put a video there and see how it looks. File, video file, thumbnail, hosted video. Why is the video not working? It is a video player. It just had the image for the video thumbnail. And I see that the design of the image, all right, let's use the one that's, all right, let's use the one that's smaller. I think that will look better. Does look better. Still doesn't look as good as that cartoonish one that they had. But anyway, let's get rid of, let's see how much we want on here. I'm gonna get rid of I'm gonna take this up. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this section. And let's get rid of this section. Well, you know what? I do have, let me reverse that. I have one testimonial. However, all right, let me tell you what's going on. I'm gonna leave that though. The marketing for this particular app in the beginning is what is part of the copy. It says that I'm offering this as a free service in order to get, I'll leave that there, testimonials for a new business. So I could take all of these testimonials away because they're already assuming that the reason that I'm doing it, because this is going to be free, but you got to think about it. Benefits of choosing our solution. Really don't need to have. I don't need all of this stuff because a video ad is going out to bring people here. The video ad already explains what to expect when they get to this landing page. I don't even need this video on this landing page. Or this image, but I'll leave it for now as I play with it a little bit. I don't need this. I don't need this because it's very simple and straightforward. It's a whole, all of this, that whole report, which you don't even understand, is got, in addition to the questionnaires and the report that's generated from the questionnaires, they're getting two other, you're getting a custom GPT, which I didn't explain it was a custom GPT. I just said it's an AI tool that you can use to help grow your business, which is what the whole evaluation is for. But you're going to get a custom GPT. You're going to get a custom report based on the way you answer these questions on how to, what things you can do to grow your business and what tools and AI you can use to facilitate that. And then you're also going to get a framework that I came up with that gives you instructions on several things that you can do, any business can do, or at least a checklist to make sure it's done. If it's not done, it's something that you need to do to better position yourself. So all of that is free. And then with the questions that come in, then so that, yeah, that's free. And then you get a call based on the information where I'll actually explain how to use the report. It's self-explanatory, but that's to help with ideas and recommendations and everything in exchange for a testimonial. So I don't need any of this stuff right here because that's the message that they're getting. Come to the link, submit your email so that you can get this free business boosting report and a call on how to get more customers, more clients. Does that make sense? So that's why I said I don't need any of this because they already know what to expect when they get there, and it doesn't cost them anything. So you don't really need convincing. Either you want to see what this is, how it turns out. You should reasonably expect it to be beneficial and help you. So what's the friction? There is no friction. You don't have to be convinced. Agent encountered an error. We are investigating the issue. All right, so let's go back over here. So actually, I'm going to take this away. Maybe I won't take that away. It's cute. That's an image. Take this one away though. I'll generate an image for that. Oh, that's right. I worked out some stuff for the It stopped. What type of problem? Oh, you know what? Oh my goodness. Aren't you going to fix it? I got a meetup. I hope it's today. I mean tomorrow. Yes, I see the problem. The error is clear. Since I'm currently in plan mode, read only, I can't make the fix. You was in build mode. You're just sitting there. How about now? Let's go. Tomorrow. Great. 3 o'clock. Excellent. Whew. That was close. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of this one and that one. And you know what? I'm gonna get rid of this because I wanted to prove a point. I want to prove a point to other people who might want to use this very simple strategy to get testimonials. So I don't want to have a testimonial on here. I do have one testimonial, but I want to show that this strategy will help you get your first testimonials. So I'll leave this empty. And this actually just looks busy, so let's get rid of this. Whoa, not the thumbnail. I'm at this image. Whoa. Highlight it, erase it, and it's gone. Let's get back over here. Select the video. I don't know what's up with this video player. I really don't. But for now, which I hadn't decided. Maybe I'll put a video there, maybe not. Let me save this. All right, still working. Excellent. Analytics. Okay, it's looking promising. Let's go back over here real quick. Let me show you something. This is where you will put the metadata, describe the website, keywords, author, Google favors sites. This is the stuff like if this shows up in search results, this is this information that's going to be seen in search results. And when you have an author for it to pull from, so it knows, somebody representing the site, then that's more favorable to be seen and shown. Now, one of the things we do want to do is let's add a privacy in terms of service, terms agreement. Got to create the page still. All right, so let's figure out what we're going to do here. What is this thing called that we're offering? Let's go ahead and ChatGPT. I actually have this worked out. Landing page copy. I'm building a new business. This is kind of would work out if I have an image of me up there. But I'm indecisive on whether I want to actually use me or not. That's an image. Well, let me see. Book a free business session. Let's make that a little larger. I like this yellow. As you can see, I got it in my image. And this will be the button. I got to change that out. That's an image too. No, that's not an image. Great. Book my trip. Nope. Get the sign me up. Get your free business boost report. Now this field gets populated based on the information in the settings when a person creates an account or creates their sub account, puts in their sub account information. That's assuming that you're actually selling a sub account. In this case, I'm using a sub account that's already here, so this is going to get populated with the sub account information that's already there, which is going to be digital real estate marketplace, I think. Not more customers, more clients. Now, if I started a new sub account with this name in it as the business entity, then that's what will be populated everywhere where it says location name. All right, this is coming together, right? Global. Oh, what this is saying is this section over here is a global section. And down here is a global section. Actually, this color is the global section. Did I delete this already? Oh no, it's still there. But yeah, we know it's basically just a warning. Let's publish it. I don't know why I published it. The question is, is there something I can put here to keep that? Let's see what Replit is doing. Alrighty. Testing results. Well, we did miss the action. Let's take a look. I'm starting to test the website by first setting up the browser and navigation homepage. All right. Nothing is happening there. Let's go ahead and test it ourselves. Your app is now production ready with enhanced capabilities for both users and admins. Alrighty. Is this going to be the first? How long have you been in business? 1 to 3 years. How do you currently get most of your customers? Choose any that fit. Google search. What tools or platforms do you currently use? Check all that apply. I meant to add something to this. Let's see if they say none. Pain and it was not supposed to use the word pain and desire, but this is the discovery. We're checking out what the pain and desire is. We need to think of another word to put there. What's your biggest frustration? Remember I told you before on another video, you had to watch what you give it because it takes things literal sometimes. Where a human would say, or would probably question it, but you know, AI just takes it literal. Like, all right, this what they put. This what I'm putting. What's your biggest frustration in getting new customers? I mean, getting new customers. Uh, not knowing how is what I think most businesses would say. If I could help you find one thing in your business this month, what would it be? Help you fix one thing. Getting more. I should give them. I think there you need maybe some suggestions in this field. Getting more, because it ain't always getting more customers, and we could do more than what's the name of the thing. So, but I need to think of some ideas getting more customers. But you got to think. Most people discount psychology. Psychology is a big deal. What is that related to? That's related to workplace environment. So that's attitude, that's mindset, that's culture. All of that matters. If people are working in a place that they're happy, then they're going to have a better interaction with the customers. So, this stuff seems overable, but for best results, it's really not. I mean, I'm inclined to ask a question related to how would you rate your culture at the company? That would be interesting. Anyway, and thought provoking, you know, because then, I mean, I might ask. Matter of fact, no. That's something I can ask on the actual coaching call. But anyway, and you might say, well, why? What good would that do? How would that amount to? What would they get out of it? Because I can also create something, but a custom GPT to help custom GPT that provides orientation to all of the employees, that teaches customer culture, and it can be part of the onboarding process, and it can give tests, administer tests to make sure you didn't just play around, you actually read it. So yeah, it's a lot that could be done. And again, I mean, you can Google it. Studies show it should be common sense, but studies show that employees who are happier perform better. Common sense tells you that they will interact differently with the customers as well. They're going to call in less because they're going to be less stressed. There's a lot. What would more consistent leads or better online visibility mean for your business? I could finally hire help. I could stop stressing about slow weeks. Let's put that. How comfortable are you currently with using AI automation tool? Haven't tried them. You got the red. Readiness and fit. This is interesting. How soon are you hoping to make changes or improvements in your marketing? In your marketing? Okay. Let's say within 30 days. Have you ever worked with a marketing consultant or coach before? No. If yes, what was your experience yet? Like, is there anything specific you'd like me to look at before our call? URL, ad, Google profile. That's good. Let's say Facebook ad. So if they answer with this, all right, yeah, it is. AI is connected, so it can easily respond to this. I could say, if they put something in this box that could be responded to get more information, because like if you say Facebook ads, all right, well, how about giving us your Facebook name? You know, if this free session helps you, are you open to leaving a short testimonial I can use in my new business launch? Yes, happy to help. Submit assessment, analyzing your responses, generating insights, preparing your report, analyzing your responses, generating insights, preparing your report. Okay. We need something else going on too. This is nice that it's doing something. But suppose we had something going around the perimeter of the container. That would be cool. Suppose we offered some business advice quotes while they're waiting to read. Now that would be extra cool. What else? So, you know, some of the things, all right, this right here, probably report sent. Probably not the biggest deal because it's business, but I think it's always relevant and always a sliding scale on how far to go and what to do. But entertainment, the growth consultant report. Oh, that's coming from. That's coming from. Oh, wait a minute. Is this mine? Let me see the time on this thing. I thought it was coming from 218. Yeah, it's coming from Score app. So let's see. Did I get something here? Started growth consultant. Neil from Bookbolt. Oh, Bookbolt. I ain't even know I was still paying for Bookbolt. Still paying for Lovable. That went at 4:45 this morning. I need to use it. Then high level payment. Okay. App development. What? Oh, that's somebody probably trying to develop an app. Let me see. Yeah. Let's see. All right. Report sent successfully. Your personalized report. Oh, okay. Let me. Well, can you verify that the report got sent out? Meanwhile, hey man, I need a back button over here. Or, well, the home page is not on this app really, but now I think what will happen is I have a link at the end of this report that might take them to some educational video. Again, value, but it's general because I haven't even looked at their business information yet. But it's all to help them know. Oh, maybe that's what it is. A little background history or whatever. Let's see. I can see from the logs that the email was not successfully sent. Failed to send the email via GHL error. Invalid API credentials in your environment. Variables might be a placeholder, a test value, wrong API endpoint, need get valid GHL API key. Would you like me help you configure? Well, let me ask you this. Do you need the location ID in order to make the private integration work? I have it, but you never asked for it. Or maybe you don't need it with the new API key token or whatever it's called. Ah, yes, you're absolutely right. GoHighLevel requires a location ID for their API calls, and I never asked for it. That's likely why we're getting the 404 error. Meanwhile, y'all, we're at 2 hours, and I got to turn this thing off before they. Could you share your location ID? Perfect time to say it's looking very promising. Y'all tune in. Let me know what you think about this one.